You know how these people have these little habits that get you down? Like Bernie. Bernie liked to chew gum. No, not chew. Pop. So I came home this one day, and I'm really irritated, and I'm looking for a little bit of sympathy. And there's Bernie lying on the couch drinking a beer and chewing. No, not chewing. Popping. So I said to him, "You pop that gum one more time." And he did. So I took the shotgun off the wall and fired 2 warning shots into his head. I met Ezekiel Young from Salt Lake City about 2 years ago, and he told me he was single, and we hit it off right away. So we started living together. He'd go to work, he'd come home, I'd fix him a drink. We'd have dinner, and then I found out single, he told me. Single? Not only was he married, oh no, he had 6 wives. One of those Mormons, you know. So that night when he came home from work, I fixed him his drink as usual. You know, some guys just can't hold their arsenic. I'm standing in the kitchen, carving up chicken for dinner, minding my own business. In storms my husband, Wilbur, in a jealous rage. "You and the milkman," he said. He was crazy, and he kept on screaming, "You and the milkman." And then he ran into my knife. He ran into my knife 10 times. I love Al Lipschitz more than I could say. He was a real artistic type, painter. He was always trying to find himself. He'd go out every night looking for himself, and on the way, he found Ruth, Gladys, Rosemary, and Irene. I guess you could say we broke up because of artistic differences. He saw himself alive, and I saw him dead. My sister Veronica and I had this double act, and my husband Charlie traveled around with us. Now for the last number in our act, we did these 20 acrobatic tricks in a row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 splits, spread eagles, backflip, flip-flops, one right after the other. So this one night before the show, we were down at the hotel, the 3 of us boozing, having a few laughs, and we ran out of ice. So I go out to get some. I come back, open the door, and there's Veronica and Charlie doing number 17, the spread eagle. Well, I was in such a state of shock, I completely blacked out. Can't remember a thing. It wasn't until later when I was washing the blood off my hands. I even knew they were dead. Okay, that's from Chicago, from the cell block Tango. Sorry if it wasn't perfect. I've actually never seen the movie, but I really liked the song and I've heard it a lot. But yeah, I know it wasn't perfect, and it's probably never going to be unless I practice it for hours. So yeah, any criticism, and you know, maybe further on I'll do this again with music and the whole thing. But you know, for right now I just did those monologues. And again, if you want the monologues that I did, just ask me. Bye.